The conference championship round and two familiar opponents. The storyline couldn't be better if we wrote the script, and we sure didn't, but boy are we lucky to get a matchup like this in the right to go to the national championship. Two teams from the same division, one team having been swept by the other, with a chance at revenge on the biggest of stages, the conference championship. St. John Bosco and Mater Dei, the Battle of California, round 3. The Braves, winners of the first two. And we talked a little bit about this in the pregame shows. The one team that Mater Dei has struggled to beat all year, St. John Bosco. And here you got them with a chance at revenge for the regular season losses. You can't ask for much more from an opportunity perspective. St. John Bosco will start with the football at home. Certainly the biggest playoff game they have played in to date. Senior quarterback Deshaun Newton, one of the most efficient and highly graded in the league, sometimes overlooked because of how good this run game is. This is his last chance at a high school national championship. He starts under center with a play action, gets rid of it to the flat to Crabtree for 2, and we are off and running. One game away from the title game. Doesn't matter what happened leading up to this as Newton goes downfield, climbs the ladder and brings it down on the Monarchs' #1 corner. Takes him up to midfield, back under center for Newton. Everything that's happened in the regular season, that's behind you. It's one game at a time here in the postseason, and right now St. John Bosco looking pretty good on the opening drive, staying with this 2x2 single back set. They love to hand the ball off to that guy right there, and this offensive line doesn't get enough credit for how well they've developed over the past couple years and what a job they have done this year. Obviously, we talk about Seamus, the running back, quite a bit, but this offensive line, every bit as productive. Play action for Newton here once again on 1st and 10. That one incomplete, off the mark, looking for Crabtree to make it 2nd and 10 on Mater Dei's side of the field. This one blocked up well. Gain of 9, and that'll make it 3rd and very short. Probably just about the length of the football. Most likely looking at a quarterback sneak attempt coming here. High percentage play on 3rd down this year. And they give him a very fortunate spot. I thought he got stopped from up here in the booth. But they're going to say Newton got there. Drive continues for the Braves. New set of downs. Up the middle to Seamus, who stopped after a gain of 4. He's got 3 carries and 20 yards on this opening drive. Now in the red area, the 19-yard line. Mater Dei backed up against their own end zone. Newton connects quickly for another 1st down to Taufiti. I apologize if I'm getting that name wrong, but it's a hard one to pronounce. I formation. Tight end motion's over. It's a run to the wide side of the field, and again, plenty of room and a touchdown for Seamus. So St. John Bosco goes the distance on their opening drive. Pretty well balanced offensively and defensively. Great blocking up front, that offensive line. Doing what they have done all year long, making it pretty easy. The Braves draw first blood, and we've seen, both of these games between these two teams were one-score games. They were close the entire time. I don't have any expectation that this one is going to be any different. 10 plays, 72 yards. St. John Bosco taking care of business here on the opening drive. That's a good sign for them. Mater Dei will look to answer. Either way, this conference will be represented by one team from this division. Very rare that that happens when you have two teams that
play at such a high level.
Obviously, the path to get here somewhat similar, actually. Just 6 total losses between these two teams as Bo goes for play action on first down. This one's complete to Palids, who goes on a run down to the 45. Pretty good start there for the Monarchs in their own right. Offensively, both of these teams very efficient, want to run first to open up the pass. Somewhat similar in that respect. So you take a look at Palids breaking a tackle there. He's one of the best tight ends at creating yards after catch, one of his strong suits. Mater Dei also with a running game of, in their own right. You get a look at it there on first down. Drew Berry goes for 6. Play action here on 2nd and 4. Sean Bowe over the middle, dangerous throw, almost intercepted. He was looking for Kissling. That one easily could have been picked off. Mater Dei gets away with one there on 3rd and 4, and they extend the drive with a completion to Forwick. Tracy Forwick has done such a good job this year. We've talked about it, especially in this postseason. That last game against Ramona, the 2-touchdown day. 3 tight ends set now for Mater Dei. Likely a run formation. They do hand off to Berry, and he only gains 1. Back to the gun now on the Braves side of the field. That one also a run, and a similar result, actually loses a yard. Bosco defense doing its part here. 3rd and long for Sean Bowe in this Mater Dei offense. We'll see what they can do from the 38. Taking a shot downfield. Forwick looks to be covered well. Can't come down with it, incomplete. And the punt team comes on for Mater Dei, so as good a start as you can have for St. John Bosco. We'll see where this punt lands. Not a great punt. Not a whole lot to write home about for Mater Dei in this, opening series for either team. Got pushed around on defense and then took it to the opponent's side of the 50, but not much else. Braves with a chance to widen this margin now from their own 19-yard line. Crabtree short motion over. The give is to Seamus, who's stopped in the backfield quickly by Dalen Sparks. Loss of 3. That's a big play there for the Monarch defense, who struggled against the run in that first drive. 2nd and 13. Newton out of an empty set. Plenty of time downfield. Just a little too tall. Looked like he had an open man. Incomplete pass brings up 3rd and long. 3rd and 13 from the Braves' own 16-yard line. Crabtree return motion. It's a play action pass. Ends up being a screen out to Crabtree. He is corralled by Williams, and a 3 and out for St. John Bosco. Exactly what Mater Dei needed defensively, and a great job to bounce back defensively after the 10-play, 72-yard touchdown drive to open the game for the Braves. Mater Dei will get the ball back here. Fair catch called for by Kissling at the 30-yard line. We've talked a lot about the senior leaders on this offense. You don't want to, you have to in the postseason face the fact that this could be your last game. Obviously, you don't want to think like that as Berry breaking tackles, carrying defenders, turns that into a gain of 15. It looked like he was going to go down after about 5. And that is what separates him from all the other backs in this league. There are maybe 1 or 2 that are on his level as far as contact balance. Sean Bowe looking for, I believe that was Palids, just off target there. A little too tall. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. This is a designed screen to Berry. He's got some blocks downfield. It looked like his downfield linemen missed their assignments, but Barry was able to make a move, turn that into a first down. Play action. Bo over the middle, way too high. We've seen both of these quarterbacks be wildly inaccurate here in the first quarter. 2nd and 10, handoff to Barry. He's got a little room off the left side of that offensive line. Picks up 8 to make it 3rd and manageable. Both of these teams do a great job staying out of 3rd and long. This one just a 3rd and 2 from the 31 of the Braves. Williams, short motion. Bo to throw on 3rd and 2. Underneath for Barry. He's got him. Takes it into the red zone for the first time today for Mater Dei. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Monarchs on the march. That will likely bring us to the end of the first period, and boy, did it feel like that went fast. 7-0 lead for St. John Bosco. Mater Dei on the Braves' 17-yard line. We're just getting started here in the AFC Championship game. So far, the Braves with the advantage, the only team to score in the first quarter, but the Mater Dei defense bouncing back to get that 3 and out. Sean Bo going to pull this one down, runs into his own man, still finds a way to pick up 9. Sort of an ugly sequence there if you're a Mater Dei fan, but still gain yards. That's the name of the game right there. Drew Barry picks up the first down on 2nd and 1. That'll make it 1st and goal from about 3 yards out. Mater Dei looking to draw even here at the beginning of the second quarter. Trips to the short side of the field for Sean Bo. Underneath to Palids. We'll gain 1, maybe 1.5. So now from the 2-yard line. Single back set. Bo under center to throw once more out to the flat for Barry. He's got to make a man miss, and he does, but he falls out of bounds, maybe losing a yard there. 3rd and goal. Kissling in the slot. You've got to target him. He's wide open, and they do go to him. Touchdown, Mater Dei. We are level at the beginning of the second quarter. Some people call it an announcer's curse, but I'll tell you what, I saw that mismatch in the slot. The senior receiver, his second catch in a conference championship game. Obviously, he had one last year against DePaul, and we've talked a little bit about that, how Mater Dei felt like just one game away. But that game against DePaul last year was never really close. Now for Bosco, gotten better year over year, and it's sort of culminated in this year's 1 seed. So they did what was expected of them this year and making it to this conference championship game, and, you know, playing a familiar foe, your division rival. It's just doesn't get any better than that. Newton goes back to work. 0-0 ball game in a lot of ways. Both teams finding a way to get in the end zone. Both teams having been stopped previously. As a nice tackle in the backfield by Warbles there. Loss of 1. Mater Dei has responded to the run game well outside of that first drive, and that will be key when it comes to stopping St. John Bosco. Loss of 1 will make it 2nd and 11. Trips out to the right for Newton. It's also a screen pass to Seamus, and a couple reinforcements come in. Avery Curtis there to make it 3rd and 2. This is what we're talking about. Both of these teams so good at making it 3rd and manageable. This is 3rd and ultra manageable. Newton with nothing but time pulls it down. There's a spy on the field, but he finds a way to shake free. This offensive line is just the best in the league as far as I'm concerned. Newton is just standing in the pocket, nothing but time, everything covered downfield with a spy, and they still end up getting the first down. So that just goes to show you what grit this team plays with. Gain of 3 there on the first down run. They followed up with a play action pass. Newton with more time. jogs up for a first down. There's just no one even close to him as far as the pass rush goes. Standing tall in the pocket for about 5 seconds before he decides to pull it down and go for a first down there. Past midfield now, I formation. We've got a penalty. It's going to be a false start against the Braves, so pretty rare to see that, especially in the postseason. And that'll set them back 5. Make it 1st and 15. This pass complete over the middle. Gain of 6. Couple of defenders there right on the spot. 2nd and 9, and back to this single back. They love this 2x2 single back set. They will throw out of it here. Newton complete on the right sideline to Taufiti for a first down. That one against Jamison. That'll be a fun battle to watch. Those two guys obviously great at their respective positions, and again, just blocked up so well. Gain of 13 there on first down, and back into the red zone for St. John Bosco. Another handoff. Seamus making a move, turns it into a gain of 2. Avery Curtis with an excellent open field tackle. Would be important to hold them to 3, especially with how fast this game feels like it's just flying by. We already have 4 minutes here in the second quarter. It feels like it, just became the second quarter, but now already you got to start thinking about managing that clock as well as the game. Blitz coming from Mater Dei. Newton stands in and delivers a beautiful throw for a touchdown. St. John Bosco scores to regain the advantage. That's Jakari Wilson working on the 3rd string corner from Mater Dei. A couple of guys just standing in the middle of the field there. An interesting defensive choice. They drew up the blitz to try and get some pressure. They have not had success with that defensively today. And it ends up biting them there. St. John Bosco regains the 7-point lead. Similar drive to that opening one, that one a 10-play, 72-yard drive. This one an 11-play, 76-yard drive. The key to that is just making sure that you stay ahead of the chains. Bosco does that as well as anyone in the league. So now 4 minutes if you're Mater Dei. Kissling with 3 targets already today, just the 1 receiving touchdown on his only catch. But for Mater Dei, you've got to work as much of this clock as you can while scoring as many points as you can. Obviously the big key there, coming away with points, down 7 here for half. Bow complete to Williams up to the 40-yard line. The two-way player has helped out in every phase of the game this year. One of the best two-way players on the field in this league. Offset eye, give to Barry up the middle. Very fortunate to get off a block there. That one looked like it was going to be a big gain. Gain of 3. Make it 2nd and 7. They'll go back to Barry on 2nd and 7. Pretty good pursuit there from Mercado to make it 3rd and 7 for Mater Dei. Barry motions out. That'll leave an empty backfield for Sean Bowe on 3rd and 7. Over the middle, complete to Kissling. And he'll pick up a first down and a little bit more. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Mater Dei looking to answer the Bosco score in the second quarter. 14-7, and boy, this game just feels like it's flying by. I don't know if it's just me, but you got to wonder how many possessions are you going to get. Both of these teams trying to maintain time of possession as best they can. Sean Bowe tries to get it out right. Broken up on contact there. Trips to the wide side of the field. Ball on the right hash for this Mater Dei offense. Bowe gets it out quickly, and that one broken up on contact by the same player. 3rd and 10. Now trips to the short side of the field. Bowe finds Kissling once more. He can't reach the line to gain. Decision time for Mater Dei. What do you do on 4th and 1? Clock is running. They opt for a field goal, and that's disappointing. You'd like to see them go for this. Running as much clock as they can. Nichols' attempt is on the way, and it is good. So that'll make the lead just 4, but it gives St. John Bosco time. Before the end of this second quarter here, 14-10 your score, 1 minute, 3 timeouts for the Braves. So somewhat less aggressive decision there towards the end of the half from the Mater Dei coaching staff. Certainly less aggressive than we saw last week against Ramona in the divisional round. St. John Bosco with a chance to make this a 2-possession lead before half. Mater Dei does receive the second half kickoff. They start with a run to Seamus. It's just blocked so well. There's just no one even close to making that play until he reaches the second level. St. John Bosco offensive line. True to form here in the first half. Under a minute now in the second quarter. Newton checks it down. Clock will run. Gain of 9, 2nd and 1. Now an empty set for the Braves just past the 50-yard line. Pump fake from Newton. He's under pressure and sacked by Warbles. Timeout comes out from St. John Bosco. They have 1 remaining. That's a big sack. You know, if Bosco can get into field goal range, they can regain that 7-point lead. Another empty set here, 3rd and 9. 30 seconds left in the half. 4-point lead for St. John Bosco. Newton with all kinds of time over the middle, complete to Noble. I believe that's Nathan Noble. It is the tight end. We saw him miss a throw like that earlier. But again, just nothing but time, with the exception of the play prior to that. Obviously, outstanding effort from Warbles to get home for the sack. 1st and 10. Time ticking away here. We'll see. The timeout will likely come out in time. It will. 2 seconds for a field goal attempt. So nice job by St. John Bosco to get this field goal attempt before half with just 30 seconds, or with just a minute. But again, that's plenty of time. Surprised that Mater Dei left that on the clock, especially now since the advantage is the same as it would have been if you went for it and didn't get it. Regardless, it's a 7-point lead for St. John Bosco at the half. The AFC Championship game continues right after this. Time has been flying here in the AFC Championship game. 1 half down. 1 half left to decide who will represent this conference in the national championship. Mater Dei with their 2nd conference championship berth under head coach Austin Reeves. And they will start this second half drive with a run to Barry. It picks up 3. For some reason, this Mater Dei offense has been running into their own men all day long. Probably not something you talk about in the locker room, but I feel like it has to be addressed at this point. Barry motions out. Condensed bunch right. It is technically an empty for Sean Bowe. With time, overthrows his man, incomplete. That'll make it 3rd and 7. Now from their own 30, looking to continue this drive. Sean Bowe under pressure, does deliver. Finds Palitz for a 1st down. Nice throw on the run there with the man in his face. Way to stay composed and deliver this ball to Palitz for a 1st down, the junior quarterback Both of these quarterbacks have been efficient in this one. You saw the halftime stats, somewhat similar. Obviously, Newton, the higher completion percentage, but give DeBerry up the middle here on first down is good for 6. Palids will return motion to that wide side of the field. They'll give DeBerry off tackle. He breaks one, now past the 50, and a first down gain for him. How many times have we seen that? First contact at or behind the line of scrimmage or just in front of it, and Drew Berry turns it into a big gain. That's certainly a strength of his. Play action on first down is complete to Cole Cameron, who picks up 9. The backup tight end does have a receiving touchdown this year, so not someone you can completely count out. Now give to Berry on 2nd and 1. They won't give him the spot to make it 3rd and inches. So likely a quarterback sneak attempt of their own from Mater Dei. Bo falls forward and picks it up. That play has been so automatic this year. I mean, even if it looks like you're short, you've got the first down. So why not try it? Trips left for Bo and the Monarchs. Quickly out to Kissling. Senior receiver picks up 3. It looks like they're just trying to get him the ball any way they can. Kissling and Palids sharing the majority of the receiving load so far today. 2nd and 7. Bo has an open Drew Berry and just overthrows him. That's a miss. To make it 3rd and 7. Mater Dei down a touchdown. It's a screen on 3rd and 7. Berry's got blockers in front of him. He's got the line to gain and a little bit more. Down to the 11-yard line, his 3rd catch of the day. Goes for a first down in a big spot. Now they'll give it to him on the ground. He shakes a man. Picks up 7. Now down to the 3-yard line. You can see why, how different this team looks than a season ago with Drew Berry in the backfield. It's just night and day. 2nd and 3. They'll give it to him again, and he has stood up in the middle of that defense to make it 3rd and 4, an important 3rd down for both teams here from the 5-yard line. Shotgun set for Sean Bo and the Monarchs. Sean Bo going to pull it down. He's going to get in, rushing score. 2nd total touchdown on the day, and Mater Dei draws even with a touchdown drive. First drive of the second half takes up a lot of time, so both of these teams somewhat run heavy. They want, like we talked about in the first half, they want to run the football first, and that just makes the game go by so quickly. It's somewhat sad. I wish these two teams could play 5 quarters instead of 4, but as it is, we've got a 0-0 ball game. That's the mentality for both of these teams anyway. The score actually 17-17. Still could go anyone's way. 3rd quarter, 5 minutes. Both teams staying true to what has gotten them to this point. St. John Bosco ready to go back to work. They've been playing from in front all day today. Now back to level. RPO look here on first down. That one is complete for a gain of 3. Jamison comes up to make a quick tackle there. St. John Bosco doing a pretty good job of keeping this defense on its heels. That's another nice completion by Taufiti. You saw the blitz come in there, but the ball just comes out so fast it defeats the pressure completely. And Mater Dei not getting home with their 3 and 4 down lineman looks. So Mater Dei having a tough time affecting the quarterback as Seamus picks up 5 on first down. 2-by-2 set from the gun for Newton here. 2nd and 5. They'll hand it to him. Williams comes up to make a tackle to make it 3rd and 1. A 3 tight end set for Bosco. They look to pick this up. 3rd and 1, it's a throw, and it's complete to Crabtree, who's pushed out of bounds by Westerly. Now down to the 20-yard line. St. John Bosco on the move. Here's a give to Seamus up the middle, good for 7. Nice job finding the running lane there. It looked like it was a little crowded, but vision still strong for Seamus out of that gun. 2nd and 3, it's Newton to throw, and he is on the money to Crabtree for a touchdown. Right in the middle of the field there. St. John Bosco retakes the lead. Mater Dei has yet to have a lead in this game, and the defense certainly struggling to find answers. St. John Bosco will go back up 24-17. They retain that touchdown lead as the 3rd quarter is drawing to a close here. Mater Dei obviously, especially as you get closer to this 4th quarter, you get closer to crunch time, you want to make sure that that gap between your team and the other team is as small as possible. It's a Bo and the Mater Dei offense back to work. They'll start in the I. Pretty similar style of offense played between these two teams, as Barry is knocked down by his own man, and that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. For some reason, it feels like there's just a magnet between the Mater Dei ball carrier, quarterback or running back, and the offensive lineman. Blitz coming from Bosco. Shambo does deliver it to Kissling underneath. Kissling can't turn that into more than a gain of 2. So that makes it a quick 3rd and 8. Trips left, Bo from the gun. Again complete to Kissling. He does fall forward for a 1st down. I was going to say it really just depends on where he goes down, but that'll end the 3rd quarter more than likely. 1st down on 3rd and 8. Mater Dei has done some of their best work on 3rd and medium plus. That ends the 3rd quarter. 24-17, St. John Bosco, 7-point advantage that has held throughout this game. Here's the touchdown reception by Crabtree. Mater Dei looking to answer. We've got just 12 minutes left to decide who is going to the national championship between these two run-first teams. Drew Barry picks up a 1st down when he should have had a gain of 1. Can't count that man out. Empty set here on 1st and 10 for Sean Bowe. This offense been efficient today. Design quarterback run. Sean Bowe can't outrun whoever number 52 is. I believe that's Mercado. He's made a couple good tackles today from his linebacker position. He's pretty excited about that one. No gain. They do go to that design quarterback run every so often, try and spread you out and then sneak the quarterback through the middle of the field. That one does not pick up any yards, but they'll get it underneath to Palids for what I thought was a gain of 6. It turns out to be a gain of 4 to make it 3rd and 6. Empty set. Sean Bowe on 3rd down. Pulls it down, picks it up, and slides to protect himself. So a couple of turn it into something of a duel here. Now pistol look on 1st down. Sean Bowe finds Barry underneath. He'll break a tackle, but there's plenty of reinforcements after a gain of 8. Barry been a pretty substantial threat out of the backfield today. That one a gain of 8. Trips right. They'll give to Barry. It's a counter look. He's got a 1st down. To be another tackle by Mercado there. Now a single back set. Kissling in the slot. Forward to the top of your screen. The handoff is up the middle. Barry running through contact. He's got 19 totes for 84 yards on the day. That one a gain of 8, and we are under 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. Boy, it feels like we just got here. High formation. Fullback dive to Cole Cameron that picks up a few. Makes it 3rd and 1 for Mater Dei. Down 7, obviously. Got to have a touchdown here. 3rd and 1. Quarterback sneak is good for a first down, and I tell you what, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, just almost feels automatic for both of these teams. Fresh set of downs from the 15. This one complete to Kissling on the far sideline. He picks up 8, closing in on 5 minutes left in this football game. 2nd and 2. Williams motions over. It's a screen, and Sean Bowe just lucky to get that one out of his hands. Incomplete. Gotta have a touchdown. That'll make it 3rd and 2. 3rd and very manageable. From the 7-yard line. Bowe out of the gun, gets rid of it quickly. It's complete to Palids. They've got a 1st and goal. 6 minutes left in the ball game. Mater Dei down 7. High formation on 1st and goal against this 4-3 look of St. John Bosco. Barry up the middle, can't quite reach the goal line there. 2nd and goal from about the half-yard line. Now under 5 minutes. Bowe gives to Barry. It's a walk-in. Mater Dei draws even once more, refusing to go away in this game, but it's going to come down to the defense. Especially the way the second half feels. It just feels like whoever has the ball at the end of this one is going to win it. Nichols' extra point is good. We are knotted at 24. Not as even as a game can be. Bosco scores, Mater Dei answers. Bosco retakes the lead, Mater Dei answers. That has been the pattern today. 24-all with 5 minutes left. And the right to go to a championship game on the line. The stakes couldn't be higher. We'll see what Bosco wants to do. They've taken care of the ball well. Obviously, you want to avoid a turnover at all costs. They do start on the ground. Owen Parks meets Seamus in the backfield. What a couple of games he's had. We talked about him last week, following up a monster round 1 performance with a monster divisional round performance. Big tackle for loss there on 1st down. 2nd and 12 for Newton. Complete underneath to Jakari Wilson. That'll make it 3rd and 7. 3rd down has been a good down for the Braves as well. 3-man rush from Mater Dei. Complete to Nathan Noble. The drive continues for the Braves, and that was a big opportunity missed there for the Mater Dei defense. Time just ticking away in this one. But again, nothing but time. Newton delivers in the middle of that very clean pocket. Got to get some kind of pass rush. Mater Dei hasn't done so today. Another RPO, this one incomplete. It looked like maybe just a little bit of a miscommunication there. Ball did come out very quick. Left Newton's hand almost immediately there. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Newton going up top. Incomplete, broken up. Looking for Jakari Wilson downfield, and Jacob Williams was there. Big pass breakup makes it 3rd and 10. Newton steps up. Gets rid of it in the flat. Can Seamus get there? It's 4th and inches. Mater Dei takes a timeout. Decision time for St. John Bosco. And with 2 minutes and 52 seconds, Mater Dei has forced a punt. That one is a touchback, and I cannot believe you don't go for that. I guess you give Mater Dei the length of the field to go, and you put the faith in your defense, but at least the way both of these defenses have been playing today is a big pass there on first down, complete to the man who had a big pass breakup on the other end of the field, down to the 40-yard line, Jacob Williams. Great start to the drive for Mater Dei. So this is obviously one of the biggest moments in the game here. We'll see how Mater Dei manages the clock. Blitz coming. This one complete to Williams once more. The two-way player having his best series of the game at the most important time. Saw Bosco try and put some pressure on there, just bringing the house, and Sean Bowe did a nice job getting that ball out of there. 24 all, 2-minute warning. Couple of timeouts for either team. Bosco with 3, Mater Dei with 2. As far as the championship game goes, this is about as fun as it gets. We've got back-to-back shifts. I've never seen this from Mater Dei all season long. 2 shifts, complete to Barry downfield past the 30-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. But as far as fireworks go, Drew Barry has been that out of the backfield in the receiving game. St. John Bosco will allow this clock to run. They're not taking their timeouts. 1st and 10, give to Barry. Off the left side, he's got some room. Maybe a gain of 15, and the Braves take their first timeout. Fresh set of downs at the 15 for Mater Dei, so you've got to start playing a little bit more conservatively here. You've got the field goal, a toss play to Drew Barry on the perimeter. Does he get home? He does. Mater Dei will take their first lead of the game with 1:21 left. And the home fans are not happy about it. This game far from over, though. 1:21, 2 timeouts for St. John Bosco. That sweep play is not something that they have called many times this year. I can't imagine that it showed up on film. So to go to it right there, I mean, what a call from the Mater Dei offensive coordinator there. Drew Barry, second rushing touchdown of the game. So much time left in this one, though. Far, far, far from over. Mater Dei up 7 for the first time in this game. And for your first lead to come with 1:21 left in the ball game, I mean, what a game this has been. Man, it feels like it's gone so fast, and it just slowed down here in the last 5 minutes so much. I mean, the tempo of these games really does keep you on your toes. 1:17 left. They're going to start on the ground with Seamus, Pierce Jr., Sparks, and Jamison all there. St. John Bosco opts not to take a timeout. 2nd and 10. Too tall, and that'll make it 3rd and 10 with 1:03 on the clock. So a big 3rd down coming. Obviously, you're going to go for this regardless of what happens on 3rd and 10, but 3rd and 10, Newton from the gun with time. Underneath to Taufiti is complete. They take their second timeout, just under a minute now. 58 seconds, 1st and 10. That's exactly what you needed on 3rd down. Newton, ball out quickly, complete to Noble. That one underneath. They're in the hurry up, now under 50 seconds. Clock continues to run. A back on either side of Newton as he takes the snap. This one out to the right side of the field, complete to the same guy. He has been a force. Taufiti with another big catch. I hope I'm saying that name right. Just 3 down linemen. Mater Dei obviously playing coverage. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have realized they were lining up for the spike. My apologies. That stops the clock with 34 seconds. Makes it 2nd and 10 for Newton. Complete to Crabtree. Crabtree has been good as well. And, you know, this Mater Dei defense, they've got to find a way to get a stop here. Under 30 seconds from the 20-yard line. Newton throws this one away. Pretty good coverage on the back end. Wanted to save as much time as he could. Only a 5-second play. That makes it 2nd and 10. A shift coming out from the Braves. They go to a condensed 2x2. Newton to throw with time. Throws this one away. The coverage downfield. Didn't want to risk it. Now an empty set on 3rd and 10. 19 seconds. You can obviously score in one play from here. Newton, plenty of time, goes for the back of the end zone. Incomplete, and this play will be the ball game. It all comes down to one play. Trips right for St. John Bosco. 4th and 10, 14 seconds in the game. Newton lets it go. To the end zone, incomplete. Broken up by James Jamison, and the Mater Dei Monarchs are going to the championship game. For the first time in Austin Reeves' tenure as head coach, the Monarchs are championship bound. They get revenge for the regular season sweep against St. John Bosco and stop the 1 seed at home, 31-24. Mater Dei will play the Folsom Bulldogs in this year's national championship game. And what a back and forth game this was. St. John Bosco out in front all the way up until the very end. Not as close as it could possibly be. And it came down to one play. Jakari Wilson there with a touchdown. Crabtree with a touchdown as well. Mater Dei is bound for the championship game. St. John Bosco comes up 1 game short as the 1 seed in Deshaun Newton's senior season. We will take a look at some stats, and I will proudly say that we will see you from the booth for the national championship. 31-24 Mater Dei, your final score here in the AFC championship game. Incredible. And we will see you in the final game of the postseason, the biggest one of them all, next week.